Going to Sisloia really helped me understand some of what's important when deciding on a place to live.
If we continue to observe different locales, we will be able to understand more clearly what type of location is best.
Das ist so unangenehm laut gerade. Haben die einfach die Königin und den König aus dem Wald verschleppt und einfach rausgestopft und auf Spieße einfach... Ich will das sagen. Groß und klein, kommt dabei. Es wird Zeit für unser lustiges Puppentheater. Junger Mann, du darfst uns nicht gerne anschließen. Ich stehe einfach mal. Papa, was machen die Puppen da? Die sind ja so süß. Das ist ein Puppentheater. Sie führen das Stück Dankbarkeit der Eulen auf. Ich hatte nie gedacht, dass wir auf diesem Platz einmal unbeschwert Puppentheater genießen dürfen. Oh, das stimmt. Das verdanken wir dem Wiederaufbau, der so gut voranschreitet. Es muss etwas geben, das wir tun können. Meinst du nicht auch? Schuhu! Aber ich bin nicht so stark oder schlau wie ein Held. Trotzdem, ich werde darüber nachdenken. Okay, ey. Jetzt ist es ein Ort zum entspannten Flanieren für alle. Aber wir dürfen auch nicht den Mann im... Ach, du bist es! Ich dachte gerade... Nee, okay, am Galgen vergessen. Ja, es gibt immer noch zahlreiche Probleme in der Stadt. Wir müssen tun, was wir tun können, um Dana zu vereinen. Ja. Ich dachte, die pökeln da irgendwie mit ihrem Scheiß, stöckern da irgendwo rum und dann... Sind es die Affen hier? Hey, amüsiert euch, ja? Wir sind Wandermusiker. Wir wurden gerufen, um für gute Laune zu sorgen. Wir werden euch mit unserer fröhlichen Darbietung das Herz und die Knochen. Ey, Leute! Hat das überhaupt einen Rhythmus? Ich bin nicht musikerfahren, aber das ist scheiße, was ihr hier macht. Oi. Andererseits lasst euch von einem Tölpel wie mir nicht euren Spaß verderben. Wo sollten wir nochmal hin? Ich hab's wieder vergessen. Warum zum Geier passe ich nie auf? Nein! Legion. Okay. Ah. Das war die 2, genau. Okay. Ach, der! Ach, mit denen. Okay. Ja, gut.
We've reached our destination.
Es ist aber hier auch eine nette Hütte, ne? Und es sieht auch immer gut gepflegt aus. Kannst du sagen, was du willst.
Did you need something?
I have a question for you. Can you spare some time if you're not busy with your duties?
I've always got time for you. I still owe you a huge debt. After all, it's thanks to what you all did a year ago that we regained the most important thing a human has. The ability to think.
Ja, und jetzt zufällig ist ein kleines Mädchen mit Masken unterwegs, die das wieder nimmt.
All we did was help. It's you guys who actually took it back.
Even then, I still have a debt owed to you. So, what do you want to talk about?
I'm trying to decide where I want to live a little further down the road, when I'm ready to settle down. We're traveling around to various places to see how they strike me. Now we're here. So, how's life in Pelagian?
Hey, it's great that things have calmed down enough for you to think about settling down, even if it's still a ways off. But as far as living here, look, it's a beautiful city, and Renans live here comfortably. The problem is, Dahnans can't say the same. Plus, there are probably more than a few Renans here that would be less than pleased with your presence.
I guess it isn't the best for me. The city being beautiful is important to people who care about aesthetics, but...
I think Ganya is right. Pelagian is far from ideal for you, at least in its current state. If our efforts are met with continued success, perhaps one day it will be a city where anyone can live without issue. If possible, it would be great to reach that point before you've chosen a place to settle.
I'll be working hard towards that goal myself. You once told me that you fight against anyone who uses force to take what doesn't belong to them.
That's right.
I really took those words to heart and decided I wanted to help create a society free from hate. You've never let me down, never betrayed my trust. This time, I want you to trust in me.
Naja, so lange kennen wir uns ja auch nicht, ne? Also, wart mal ab!
I will make this city a suitable place for you and your future family to live.
All right. I believe you, Ganya. I'm glad we came to Pelegion, even though it was for my own personal reasons. It gave me the chance to talk with Ganya and you about these kinds of things.
So, what should we do next? Should we make our way to Mahag-Sar?
Tensions are still high there, so I'm not sure if it'd be right to take anyone's time with my personal issues. I think we can rule out Nies. I'd cause way too many problems for Bayfun. And I would...
We keep in touch with Nies through trade and the occasional information exchange. If the opportunity arises, can I let them know you've begun thinking about your future?
Sure, as long as you don't make a big deal out of it. I'm really just doing some research for now.
Should we return to Vicent then? It is a relaxed and cozy place after all.
Who could we talk to there?
How about Kisara's friend, Legil? She can likely offer opinions from a viewpoint different from Droshan's.
Good idea. Let's go see if she'll talk with us. If Vicent isn't a good fit, and I'm not sure what options will be left. I had no idea it was this hard to find a place to live. I'm glad I had the chance to experience it for myself.
The situation changes by the day. Even if it was difficult this time, it may not be the same in the future. Plus, Legil's a reliable person to go to for advice. I bet she can provide us with useful information.
One short year ago, Pelegion was full of emotionless bodies. Mine among them. I hope that one day, I can make it a city full of love and smiling faces.
Oh, das ist ja süß, Mann. So, dann wieder zurück. Ich kann mir aber die beiden auch besser in bisschen da vorstellen. In der Nähe von Bogdel. Jo, da bin ich immer in der Nähe.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Die Vorstellung finde ich schön. So ein bisschen abseits, nicht hier direkt in der Stadt, sondern da hinten. War das nicht sogar so? Also sie hatten auf alle Fälle am Ende der Hauptquest, also Hauptstory, hatten sie ein Häuschen zusammen. Naja, Legil.
Legil, sorry to bother you. Can we chat with you about life in Vicent?
Oh, I'm happy you'd come to me for advice. But life in Vicent? Why? Is someone going to move here?
I'm considering it, but I haven't decided or even thought about a lot of details. For now, I'm traveling around and trying to find a place that would be nice to settle into once my journey is over.
Is that so? Well, I think Vicent is a great place to live. But recently, the population is exploding, and there isn't much space.
Guess there are downsides to Vicent's skyrocketing popularity.
But if you're going to live in Menancia, there are other options besides Vicent. For example, you can build a house near Traslita Highway just outside of town.
Outside of town? That thought hadn't occurred to me.
I know a really nice spot. However, it's currently inhabited by a gigantic Zoogle.
Natürlich.
Well then, perhaps we can take care of that problem when we go scout the location.
Oh, that would be a huge help. Would you please?
Okay, we'll take care of it. We can't build a house if Zoogles live there.
Thanks. I appreciate it. By the way, I apologize if I've got the wrong idea here, but if marriage is the reason you end up relocating, then can I have your wedding bouquet? I already told Kisara, but I heard that if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll always be single and alone.
So you're where she heard that preposterous rumor?
Die Blicke, ich lieb's.
All right, let's go take care of the Zoogle on Traslita Highway.
That land will be important if you want to develop it in the future. We must eliminate any threats that lurk there.
Preposterous? You mean it isn't true? I guess it does seem kind of silly when I think about it. I think the correct version was, if you can't catch a bouquet, your lover will hate you. No, that sounds wrong too.
Hi. Ich halte die Augen nach weiteren maskierten Personen auf. Dass wir den Frieden in der Stadt wahren, ist das Wichtigste für alle Bewohner. Gute Arbeit, weitermachen. Du. Oh. Ach, gleich da bei unserem Lagerfeuer. Wir können auch mal kurz gucken beim Händler, ob wir da irgendwie noch
We've reached our destination.
Gelee nachkaufen können. Alphen. Ja. Nee, warte mal. Die haben ja nichts. Immer noch 4 davon. Dankeschön. Wertvolle Medizin, Trank des Lebens. Ja, komm, passt.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Look! Isn't that what Legil was talking about? A giant Zoogle?
Looks like it. Let's get this done.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Kriegen wir hin. Au! Oh mein Gott.
Go for it.
Halbzeit!
Into the shadows.
Ah! Lass mal da hinkommen, ey. Also bis jetzt war ja noch ziemlich angenehm. Mal gucken, was jetzt kommt, ey. Das Schwank schreit! Au!
This one's mine.
Oh Gott, Jungs, steht auf.
Behold!
Yeah.
Tectonic Vision!
Oh.
Resuscitation.
So, da haben wir das blöde Schwein auch jetzt. Komm aus und bring's um. Rams.
Look sharp!
Yay! Puff! Be gone.
It's a pretty nice spot, like Legil said. A great view, and relaxing too.
Sounds as though you like it then. I too feel this would be a good spot for you.
I feel like I could just wake up, check out the view, do a little stretching, and be ready for a big day.
Feeling good about your environment is important. Now, shall we return to Vicente and inform Legil?
Zufall, dass hier dann die Blumen wachsen, die beiden? Ich frag nur. Danke. So, dann einmal zurück in die Stadt. Ich finde es schön, dass man sich einfach so einen Spot aussuchen kann, ne? Ich wohne jetzt da. Pachtrecht oder Grundstücksbesitze gab's einfach nicht, oder was?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Komm, Shion, du hast wohl auch noch da durchgepasst. Oh. Nein, bitte lass mich in Ruhe. Danke. Hallo, Legil.
We defeated the Zoogle, Legil.
Thanks. So, how was the location?
Man, that was a nice spot. I can see myself enjoying life there. Maybe that means it's a good fit for me.
I think that when you get married and look for a home in earnest, what we've learned will aid quite a bit in your search.
Yeah, I thought that as long as they had 4 walls and a roof, all houses were the same regardless of where they are. But I was wrong.
I thought that much was obvious.
I'm glad you like it. If you seriously consider moving here, please let me know. The house itself is just as important as the location. So I can introduce you to a pro who can help with everything from layout to paint color.
Thanks, Legil.
You'll have a lot to think about, especially considering you won't be the only person living in the house. It seemed you had someone on your mind as we were traveling. But are you satisfied with the information we gathered?
I really don't know anything, so I thought that it would be enough to learn about marriage in general. But that isn't enough. Nearly everyone we met told me to think more about my partner. So I was trying to keep my partner in mind as I did my research, but honestly, I'm not sure if what I've done is correct.
I see. I believe that no knowledge or experience is without its merits. Right now, your head is full of worry and doubt. But it's a necessary step towards finding a better future for yourself.
Ja, Dolly, bist so schön.
I hope you're right.
Oh.
You've only just begun to think about your future. There is no need to rush these things, Alphen.
Oh, Halim, thank you.
Quest! Oh.
Choosing a home is basically setting your future life in stone.
It's important to think practically about the future. For example, calculating your spending so you know how much you'll save in 1 year.
I bet you're good at planning out your future down to the smallest detail, Kisara.
You'll really have your hands full once you start building a new house, Alphen. But don't worry. We have to pay you back for all you've done. You can leave this to us.
Das wäre ja mein hier. Aber danke. So. Schon wieder hier. Ein Gasthaus. Was fehlt denn noch für eine Hochzeit?
Seems like your research into weddings and marriage is going well, Alphen.
Yeah, thanks to everyone's help. I've got law and she on distraction duty, so I have some time. But there may not be anything left to look into. I didn't know a thing before. But I've learned a lot, and have gained a little confidence now.
That's great.
I want to thank you again, Kisara. I've given things a lot of thought, and I think I've come to understand what makes weddings great. It's a ceremony to bring happiness to the person you care about most. Maybe that's why they're so popular these days.
You've come a long way. Remember how you panicked when you realized you knew nothing about marriage? By the way, I think there's something else that comes before the wedding. Have you already looked into it?
Oh, sie meint den Antrag, oder?
What? Something that comes before the wedding?
Of course. You're going to propose, right?
I haven't gotten any info on that yet, but I think it's enough to simply ask, will you marry me?
Wait, that's it?
What else is there?
Don't worry about it. You'll come up with something. Now then, I must be off.
Kisara, wait! Don't forsake me! Please, I'm begging you!
Das ist so niedlich.
I don't know what the person you want to marry will think, but usually the atmosphere when you profess your feelings is important.
Oh, that.
You're asking them to spend the rest of their life with you, so you have to make that idea as enticing as possible, or they may say no. The location's also important. It's a moment you'll both remember forever. It should be in an elegant and beautiful place. Say, take her to a floral garden by the seaside. Gently take her by the hand and sweetly whisper to her your everlasting love. Or something.
A floral garden by the sea. I don't know any place like that.
That was, just an example.
Hat da jemand zufällig selber irgendwie eigene Pläne oder Vorstellungen erdacht?
Some people put a lot of thought into proposals, whether they be marriage proposals or not.
But I should choose a place that makes me seem enticing. That won't be easy.
I think your best traits are your kindness, decisiveness, and strength.
By strength? Do you mean with the sword?
That's part of it, but you also have the strength of mind to stand firm in your beliefs, like touching Shion without fearing her thorns. If you can show those traits to your partner, then she's sure to say yes.
I see. The problem is, I don't know how I can show her how strong my feelings are.
Well, I just heard a disturbing rumor. Apparently, a dangerous Zoogle has taken up residence in the Iglia Wastes.
We've definitely got to do something about that. But what does that have to do with what we were talking about?
You don't get it? The strength of your feelings is basically your courage. You should show Shion you're not afraid to face powerful enemies.
Ich glaube, das haben wir auf unserer letzten Reise irgendwie schon genug gezeigt, oder?
Well, I don't have a partner yet. Plus, is something that simple good enough?
I'm not saying it's the best method, but I think it's one way of going about it.
If that's the case, then I should face the Zoogle alone. That should prove that my feelings are true, right?
I don't know. That might be a little too dangerous. There's a difference between courage and recklessness, Alphen.
I know, I get it. But I want to give it a shot. I want you to watch and afterwards let me know what you thought.
So you want to practice on the Zoogle in the Iglia Wastes, right? Got it. If it doesn't go well, we can just think of something else. If things get hairy, I'll jump in to help.
Thanks. Then all I have to do is decide on a place. Elegant and beautiful. Nothing comes to mind.
Don't worry about it for now. You have time. Let's head to the Iglia Wastes and lay waste to that Zoogle.
Quest! Hoi.
Fighting alone against a powerful foe is the perfect chance to test myself. Lately, I've always had Shion and the others nearby, so I guess it's been a while.
Don't lose sight of your goal. You're trying to show your courage, not your recklessness.
Was ist der denn hier? Wie sehr sich die Welt auch verändern mag, die höchsten Güte von venezianischem Erz bleibt gleich. Oh. Ach so, das hier. Wow. Wow. Nein. Ich warte auf euch und poliere so lange meine Ärzte und mein Können auf. Das ist aber nett, danke. Müssen wir das jetzt mit Alphen machen oder... Also ich hoffe, Kisara ist dabei. Bitte. Ich will nicht alleine machen. Da unten. Da flitzen wir dann hin. Da.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Wow! Alter! Hab ich mich gerade erschrocken. Ich habe gerade vor mich hingeträumt mit dem See da oder dieser scheiß Steinwand. Ui. Kartoffel. Warte mal. Oh. Aber da waren wir. Au, no! Wir waren da mal. Also in der Hauptquest war jemand Kackzeuge, oder? Oder auch nicht? Hier ist ja gar nichts.
There's the giant Zoogle, and there are more around it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going in. You watch from a distance.
I'll be sure to help if it looks like you're in danger. Good luck, Alphen.
No choice.
Ach so, so kleine. Sagte sie und kriegt dann voll hart auf die Fresse. Okay, jetzt habe ich glaube ich nur noch das Fliegen da. Es sind immer wieder neue Gegner gespawnt. Also ich hatte immer so ein Gürteltier fertig oder eben eine Fliege und dann... ging das jetzt bis jetzt doch ganz gut hier. Also... Oh, macht das Ding doch kaputt, Mann. Danke. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, aua! Ja, das Vieh. Und... Tüdelü.
Hey, what's going on here? Why is Alphen fighting by himself?
Oh... Law, du hattest einen Job, Mann!
Xion? Wait, I can explain.
Hold on, Alphen. I'm coming to help. Don't get careless.
Wo kommen die denn her?
Don't tell me.
Healing circle.
Rising wyvern.
Take it.
Aua!
Can't move.
Don't leave me. Annihilation. Mega ray.
Glaube ich, danke.
Aim for the weak spot. Rising wyvern. Nice. Now I can keep at it.
I didn't heal you just so you can get hurt again.
Demon fang.
Das wird ja ein Spaß hier.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I'll heal you all.
Rising wyvern.
War das bei den Viechern nicht, dass die total in eine Rage verfallen, wenn der andere gestorben ist? Weil die ja immer als Pärchen aufgetreten sind. Xion. 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 Bin mir gar nicht mehr sicher. Aber gut, sehen wir ja gleich.
It's time to finish this.
Yeah.
Die. Consuming wildfire. Will this help?
Ja. Ach, die zwei Süßen. Hallo. Danke.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
Und der nächste. Wieso?
I'm
War der nicht gerade fast tot?
a freezing storm.
You're mine. No escape.
I
Aha.
Will this help?
I'm not done. It's over.
Where are you going?
Nothing.
Ernst.
Rising wyvern. I'm not
Dich kriegen wir auch noch hier. Easy peasy runter.
Lightning.
destruction.
Oh, gleich gibt's doch Ärger von Xion.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Eieiei. Das Bild steht. Danke. Ich dachte, das ist gerade abgeschmiert, Alter.
Xion, before we talk, can we go someplace quiet?
Ich bin gerade am überlegen, meint er da oben? Da waren ja auch ganz... Aber die waren alle kaputt getrampelt, ne?
Sure. Now that you're safe, I'm in no hurry.
Thanks. Let's head for the volcano then.
Okay.
So the reason everyone's been talking in secret has been because they're helping you?
Yes, that's right. I've been looking into something, but I asked everyone to keep it from you.
Looking into something? What is it? And why am I the only one you didn't tell?
See, I've been thinking about the future. What I want to do, where I want to go, things like that. But I didn't have enough knowledge, so I knew I needed to get more. I didn't want the person I want to be with to think I'm unreliable for not knowing anything.
I see. So you've been traveling around and getting advice from various people?
That's right. And a lot of them told me that when I gather information, I need to think more about the person I want to be with. In the end, I'm not really sure if I've accomplished what I set out to do, though. I'm sorry I kept it a secret. I thought that if I included you, I'd end up completely relying on you.
Alphen.
I'm really sorry.
Alphen, people told you to think more about the person you want to be with when you do your research. But wouldn't it be best to do the research together with that person? What's wrong with relying on her? Anyone who knows you understands you're someone who can be counted on. I mean, if I were that person, I'd certainly rather do it with you than be kept in the dark.
Together. That makes sense. Maybe I was trying to show off or something.
But if this person knew how far you and everyone else went for her, I'm sure she'd be very happy. Your methods may have been flawed, but your heart was in the right place. I'm sure she'd be thrilled to know how much you and everyone else care about her.
Shion.
Just let me say this. Once everything is calmed down and you're ready, let's sit down and talk.
Okay, got it. Let me say something too. The next time there's something I want to research, will you come with me?
Of course, Alphen. You don't even need to ask. I'm looking forward to it.
Ich weine nicht.
At first, I wasn't sure what would happen. But it seems like you found out what you wanted to know. So I guess things worked out.
Although Shion did scold us a bit.
That's no surprise. We did keep a secret from her, even if it was only for a short time.
Not telling her the truth was so hard. I was at the end of my rope and almost blurted it out a few times. I'm so glad she found out.
Sorry for putting you through all that, guys. But I learned a lot from this.
Then it was worth the trouble. We always wish the best for you, Alphen.
Also sie weiß Bescheid, dass wir hinter ihrem Rücken etwas machen, aber sie weiß nicht was. Das finde ich gut. So. Bleiben. Nur mein... Warte mal, wo waren wir denn? Haben wir irgendwas getuschelt? Lauschen wollte? Rindel? Ich weiß nicht, ob... Wie ich also, ne? Ich weiß nicht, wie es dazu kam, aber zuletzt sind wir an Orten, von Ort zu Ort gereist, als wir sie alle anschauten. In sind wir Lagil begegnet und sie hat sich bei mir in ihre Lügen entschuldigt. Er hat sich bei mir für ihre Lügen entschuldigt. Wovon hat sie bloß gesprochen? Kisara und Rinwell wirken so, als hätten man sie auf frischer Tat ertappt. Kein Zweifel, alle verhalten sich im Moment sehr merkwürdig. Wenn es so weitergeht, sollte ich vielleicht einfach mal reinen Tisch machen und gestehen. Zumindest vor Rinwell. Und mich entschuldigen. Ich bin sicher, sie würde mir verzeihen. Zumindest in meinem Tagebuch muss ich mein Geheimnis offenbaren. Wenn ich koche, esse ich vorher heimlich einen Extratönner zum Abschmecken. Und wenn wir dann zusammen essen, einen Nachschlag. Also gönne ich mir einen Nachschlag. Also während alle glauben, dass ich eine zweite Portion esse, ist es in Wahrheit doch etwa eine dritte. Aber natürlich nur, wenn genug Essen da ist. Ob sie mir je verzeihen. Ich ging zu Alphen und Kisara, die sich gerade unterhielten, aber dieses Mal wollte Law plötzlich etwas von mir. Also es war so dermaßen offensichtlich, dass er mich ablenken wollte. Ach, Law. Aber einen Fetzen konnte ich aufschnappen. Sie sagten meinen Namen und etwas von einem Moment, an dem wir uns für immer erinnern. Sie war ganz angetan und schien sogar Spaß zu haben. Deshalb habe ich aber noch mal nachgedacht. Vielleicht haben sie mein dunkles Geheimnis gar nicht entdeckt, sondern planen eine Überraschung für mich. In dem Fall würde ich mich so dafür schämen, einen extra Teller vorweg essen, ist wie Stehlen. Was, wenn wir uns für eine wenn sie mich für eine gefräßige Raupe halten? Der Gedanke ging mir nicht mehr aus dem Kopf. Also habe ich Lore die ganze Wahrheit gesagt, dass ich mir vor dem Essen immer einen Extrateller zum Abschmecken gönne. Ich war auf das Schlimmste gefasst, aber Lore sagte nur, dein Extrateller? Du meinst, dass du immer 3 Portionen futterst? Das wissen wir doch alle längst. Wie kommst du jetzt darauf? Es sind keine 3 Portionen, nur ein großer Teller und 2 kleine. Aber es geht überhaupt nicht um die Menge, nicht wahr? Das Entscheidende ist, dass ich nur geglaubt habe, es wäre ein Geheimnis. Dabei wussten es alle längst. Alphen denkt über über seine Zukunft nach und informiert sich darüber. Und alle haben ihm dabei geholfen. Darüber haben sie die ganze Zeit getuschelt. Es macht mir nichts aus, dass sie es von mir geheim gehalten haben, wobei das schon einen Grund haben muss. Vielleicht wollte Alphen mich aus Rücksicht heraushalten. Er ist eben sehr lieb. Und es war lieb von ihnen, dass sie ihnen alle halfen. Ich bin sehr glücklich, so wie die Dinge derzeit sind. Es ist mir etwas unangenehm, dass ich den völlig falschen Eindruck hatte. Vielleicht muss ich dieses Tagebuch irgendwann verbrennen, wobei ich es gerne behalten würde. Es bedeutet mir viel. Ich habe nun aus der Laune heraus begonnen, Tagebuch zu führen. Aber jetzt bin ich froh darüber. Es wird wirklich wertvoll. Wenn ich einmal vergesse, was das Jahr über geschah, kann ich einen Blick hineinwerfen und mich erinnern, was ich fühlte und wo wir unsere gemeinsamen Zeiten verbrachten. Mein älteres Ich hat kein Interesse daran gehabt, sich an die Vergangenheit zu erinnern. Damals hätte ich mir nie ausmalen können, dass ich einmal gern in Erinnerung schwelgen würde. Und das verdanke ich nur den tollen Menschen, die ich kennengelernt habe. Sie sind wirklich die allerbesten Freunde. Ich habe euch alle so lieb. No. Ja, ich habe euch auch alle so lieb und mit diesen Worten verabschiede ich mich für diesen Part. Und mit diesem Wissen. Wir sehen uns dann im nächsten Part, Leute. Bis dann und ciao.